What's up YouTube, it's your man Marq Nash back here with another great tutorial. So you just got Pro Tools for the first time, you don't know how to do anything with Pro Tools, but you want to record something right now. I'm gonna get you started real quick. First thing you want to do is create a name for your session. Save it in a spot where you'll remember where it's at. I have an external drive right here called Pro Audio, so we're going to save it there. Pro Tools in this folder with this session name is going to create a folder with audio files, a folder with your bounce files. After you bounce it down, it's going to have a folder in there with your backups. You're going to see the actual Pro Tools session file, and you'll also see a wavecache.wfm type file. So let's call this day one freestyle. All right. At the bottom down here, this is your quality. Leave this alone. Put this on 24, put that on 48 if it's available for you. 16 and 44.1, that's going to be CD quality. If you plan on putting this on a video later, just go on and put it at 24, 48. I always tell people to keep it there because you never know when you're going to like the record and you want to put it as a video. You can always bounce the quality down, but you can't really bounce the quality up too much, okay? So day one freestyle, we got this save. All right, so you just got Pro Tools open. The basic thing you need to know right now is this box right here that I'm moving around is called your transport. We're gonna learn more about this as we get going, and we'll learn more about all these other things, but you just got Pro Tools. You spent money for it. You got your mic, your headphones. You wanna put some ink on the canvas. What do you do to get started? Let's create a track. Track, click new. As you can see, it's a hotkey over here, so you can hit Shift, Command, N. Next time you need to go up there. Let's create an audio track. As you can see, it's one track there. Audio, samples, you don't need to mess with none of this. Let's just click plus. Add a master fader. Master fader is always going to be stereo. When you're recording audio vocals, guys, your vocals, always keep those on mono. All right. Let's create two tracks. For audio, one stereo master fader, and I'll explain reverb later, but when you do reverb, you're gonna click plus right here and gonna put that on the auxiliary track, make that stereo, okay? Because we want our reverb and delay to come in stereo on that mono track to make it sound full and give it a lot of body. So let's click create. And just like that, guys, we are just getting started with Pro Tools. It's your first day, never used it before. And look at this, you got your session set up. You got an audio 1, audio 2, auxiliary track, and master fader. All right, so next thing you want to do, you have Pro Tools up, you got a mic. Let's hear your mic. So I'm gonna hit Command plus on my keyboard, or you can go over here to window and change the window to the mix window. The reason why I'm doing that, I want you guys to see this right here. These are your in and out settings. Go over here into your in and out settings and find the mic that you're using. I'm using this mic. When I click this, you're gonna hear a little reverb because now it's gonna be picking up through Pro Tools as well as the screen share that we're doing. Click the mic, check 1 2 1 2. And as you can see, we have levels now. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Over here to the left and right is where you can hide tracks, but you can also right click on and you can hide them and make them inactive, and they will be grayed out and they will be missing. But you can click over there and bring it back. You can also right click on it again and make that track active. Over here to your right is where you're going to see all the audio we record. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Let's see if that recorded. You know why I didn't record? Because we didn't set this track on mic 2. We only did this track. So don't get discouraged if you don't get sound right away. You also might not get sound if you need to go over here to the playback engine. You need to click on the playback engine and find the interface that you're using. If you're using an input mic, or if you're using like I'm using the Apollo right now. We'll get more into all of this later. Remember, rule of thumb here is going to be low numbers for recording, high numbers for when you're mixing. And right down here, Pro Tools is going to give you the rule of thumb for your disc playback engine. So you got all your tracks right here. You got to have a beat, right? So let's bring a beat in. Click over here on File. You can also get to this import by clicking Shift Command I, as you can see right there. Import audio. I'm going to bring this beat in 620. Now, as you can see right here, this track is 80 beats per measure. So once I click over here, I'm gonna change that in my transport because we want our session to be locked to the tempo. But if you don't know the tempo of the record, I got a video I put in the description and show you exactly how to find that. As you can see right here, Pro Tools is gonna put this instrumental in that audio folder that we created, Day One Freestyle. As you can see right here, it has audio files already. That's that test vocal we just did. Even though it came up blank and it didn't pick up, Pro Tools still kept that. So let's click OK and keep that instrumental in this audio file. Right here, it's going to ask you, where do you want this new imported audio to go? Do you want it to come over here and create a new track, or do you want it over here to the right and be in your clips list? We're going to import this right into the session and tell it to start right at the session. It's your first day, man. You just want to record something, right? You just got it. So we just imported the track. We're going to unclick this conductor, and I'm going to click on these numbers right here under tempo, and I'm going to press 80. Enter. And you notice the grid shifted. Now right here on your record button, you can right click your record button, and your record button probably looks like this. I like punch in mode. Doesn't matter how you do it. You can record either way. You can record by selecting this button and then hitting spacebar, by hitting play, or you can just hit 3 on your numeric keypad to the right. So let's just hit 3 on our numeric keypad because we want to get in the habit of doing things faster without having to use the mic all the time, the mouse all the time. So going live, keep in mind you're gonna hear a little phasing on mine, and the reason why is because we're using the same mic line for the tutorial that we're using to record this verse. Dreams require sleep, goals require effort. Go get that hoodie, marqnash.com, baby. I'm going right in, no time to lollygag. Know some people probably mad, let's put them in a body bag. The flow's a killer, murder one. All these rappers claiming they kings, but I ain't heard of none. Starting beef don't get your respect. Homie, you just taking your career and playing Russian roulette. I'm gonna take this off so we're not hearing the mic line come back in, and let's just listen to it. Dreams require sleep, goals require effort. Go get that hoodie, marqnash.com, baby. I'm going right in, no time to lollygag. Know some people probably mad, let's put them in a body bag. Pay attention to the clippings up here. Killer, murder one. All these rappers claiming they kings, but I ain't heard of none. Starting beef don't get. And that's how you get your first recording in Pro Tools, guys. Once again, it's been a great tutorial by your boy Marq Nash. Remember, dreams require sleep, goals require effort. If you like this content, make sure you click subscribe and click that notification bell so you'll be the first ones to get the video. All right, peace.